What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Eberron, episode 41.
Yeah, let's go Tuesday.
Is that what day it was?
Two for Tuesday, because it's two.
Oh, do not start with the Tuesday. I'm done.
Two, repeating two.
My wife got a tattoo today. She's like, I'm getting a tattoo on Tuesday, 22.
I don't know. Still makes more logical sense than putting your crystals out at night.
There you go. The Miss Spicy Viking.
She also does that too. So I mean,
it's okay. Some people imagine the floor is lava.
Right.
Some people don't cross lines. Like whatever gets you through the day.
Some people play imaginary DnD. I mean,
some people think we didn't. Some people think we didn't go to the moon. You know, hey. Some people think this is a flat Earth. You know.
Some people think this is the second time we've started tonight, and they're just wrong.
What Feisty's not telling you is Crystal is his daughter that he really doesn't like. Just put her on his own.
Oh
Don't
my!
let him tell that to you. You're beautiful as you are. Don't let him tell that to you.
Every time I think about that, the Simpsons, the Bart that was left up in the attic, man, that shit's dark. That shit is dark, yo.
Oh boy.
Far and away, I have an incredible announcement for this evening, but I'm going to let everybody else show off. Let us know what you're up to this week. Anybody got announcements they would like the community to know about?
I mean, how dare we even try to follow up behind? I've got an announcement, but I'm going to make you wait for all the rest of these jokers to talk.
I mean, come on, there's got to be something. Give us a cat update. We at least need that.
We are in full bound and play mode. This morning I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I had one cat on one side of me, one cat on the other after I fed them. And then when they got their scritches and their feedings, they proceeded to play bound and play until, I don't know, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, where they both collapsed in a heap in the sunshine and fell asleep together.
Sometimes shit actually does work out. Now, if we don't get pics, it ain't fucking true. Okay. And I've been stalking your Instagram, waiting for the pic of them laying together, and I haven't seen it yet. So if you get your camera out, you know, while you're get us this Kodak moment, please.
Didn't have my phone today. It was literally sitting on my desk when I went to the bathroom and looked over, and I went, there it is.
You know what? What? I got a personal call out. This is to you, Mrs. Mang. Get that camera out, okay? He's a hardworking man. He
wasn't here.
He wasn't home. He's a single cat dad right now. We know you know how to take pictures. Let's get those things out, okay? I haven't seen any on her Instagram.
Ooh, that is a call out.
Where's the catstagram going?
That's the game.
Just filling up Google Photos. Just constantly. I mean, there's just a billion shots out there, just not getting to the internet.
Feel like I gotta perform. You know, get you some more pretty shots like this one up in your feed.
Aww.
I have to send you those little hands, that photo that I sent you. I want you to stage this photo. I found this photo of these cats that were all tucked in with their arms, and somebody had set these little fake prop hands in front of them, so it looked like they were holding their hands crossed in front of them, little top hats. So that's what I want. I want cat photos with props.
Oh man, you know what? The cute photos don't just stop there, because you guys can go into good old fashioned general chat in the Discord, exclamation Discord, and I challenge you just to roll back a little bit and see what was unleashed earlier this week, because there's some dimes in here. Feisty
good stuff.
And he started it off, and then it ended damn near somewhere 40s prom picture with the single rose, which still kills me.
not the Owen Wilson hair.
He was right. I'm still a firm believer that God robbed him of his Owen Wilson hair.
God robbed him.
You got a picture of Moose in there.
Deal with the devil. You need to get that hair back.
You got some great ones from Quirky Fox. I put some classics in there, some unbearded plus some childhood.
I didn't mean to turn it into non-DnD Discord banter, but there was just the perfect opportunity. It was a Friday. We had weekend coming up. It was time for nostalgia day.
You with the chainsaw is terrifying. It's everything that's haunting
Oh my God. My parents sent me that Google. So they sent me that like Monday last week, and I didn't look at it until Friday. Finally opened it up, and it was just such a treat. It's like, oh my God, I have to share this with everybody.
Yeah,
These clips are the best.
I'm so glad you did.
I'm at a point in our relationship, RoBear, that I need to be honest about something. I'm only in your Discord because I like to see Drike's food pictures that he posts all the time. Because I just look at them and I'm like, my God, what perfection is this?
I mean,
that's really the only reason I'm there.
That's fair. Me too.
That food's amazing.
He's got some classics in there.
Yeah, he does.
And mine, I always have this yellow light over my stove, so anything that I take a picture of just looks like cheesy melt. It just looks. I can only.
My house was in West Virginia. It was the same yellow tint. I don't know. Maybe it's something with the Appalachia region or something like that. But it's just like all those.
Hamburger helper again.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, I did.
Follow the directions. Just add water.
Oh, God, water, water hamburger helper. I don't know if there's any closer way to say that you're giving up on life. Water hamburger helper.
Adam feels a little called out right now.
I'm too lazy to make hamburger helper. I make ramen. Always just add water.
Oh my God! Keep a little whole milk in your house, for God's sakes, people. There was a infamous night when I worked for Anheuser-Busch, local distributor, that we had all the Bud girls over for a giant like team building dinner. And they had never had hamburger helper before. So this is what we cooked. And they were like, this looks so easy. And they're like, what? Add milk. We're like, this is how you make the cheese sauce.
It's not real cheese.
Hey, you know what? Bless their hearts, except for the we had one country girl on there that was like, she was the Mary Ann to everyone else's Ginger in that group. If you get that Gilligan Island reference. And she was like, I'm disgusted with all these bitches.
You're about to put that in your mouth? I don't think so.
How do you survive if Taco Bell's closed? I was like, yes, that's my country girl. Knows what's up. Oh, good deal. I did. You know what? I'm proud of myself. I've been more prepared this week than my entire life.
Well, I want to hear this announcement you so ridiculously teased and then now are not saying. I want it. Is this it? Is this the announcement?
Look at that cute kid. Look at that cute kid. That was a fucking child star right there.
Oh man, look at that right there.
The demons that he went through later in life. Poor thing.
Oh man, can we raise that? Can we get that above the Hey, you know what? We'll just go ahead and just move these tokens off here so we can get a little close up. Oh man. Oh. Look at this.
He's so angry about the trees.
It's so angry.
He's so angry about the trees.
In particular, this comes from a Parks and Rec video where you were like,
so I got backstory this weekend because I got this. I never hit my mom back up about it. So I finally called them over the weekend. The Florida Department of Agriculture had like a small dinky budget to do these promos for this invasive Melaleuca tree. And so they went out to find a video team. That video team knew my dad, who they subsequently knew me, and they're like, oh, they didn't even cast me. They said, oh, that's the kid we want for this. So they handpicked me for this, and I got $250 for doing all those commercials. So I was a paid child star.
Hell yeah.
Your dad took him away and bought Witchlight 120s with it.
Yes,
I'll buy you a Zelda later.
Yeah.
Never seen your dad since.
I'm pretty sure you were also the catcher from The Sandlot. I'm pretty sure.
But you got to watch all those videos because it's the same bowl cut that whole time, and it's the fucking killer bowl cut.
Show me where the real Florida is, mister.
Wake up, Florida, you're being invaded.
Mister.
Dude, when you get angry and start stomping shit, that's my favorite one.
So I do remember that scene because I remember actually being pissed because I had sunscreen on. Those goggles were like cutting into my face. I was an upset child. I was angry.
Sticking out on it. Oh, man.
I shared that with work. They were all like, "Oh my God, we have so many Halloween costume ideas this year. We're going to totally just... I'm ready."
Oh, you know what?
on.
You're the man for sharing. That's all that matters. You made a great Saturday.
Contain that.
Made a
That
great
has to
Saturday.
get shared.
Now I feel like everyone has to share one baby picture at some point.
That's what I did. That's what I followed that up with. I said, "Hey, you know what? We're turning today into Nostalgia Day." That's what we got everybody doing on chat on Friday. Good times.
I don't even know if I have any, but I'll look.
Exclamation point Discord in the stream. That'll get you there. Discord, what's that? Discord.gg/CaptainRoBear. I think that's it. Da-da-da. Yeah, that's it. Get it. Join the fun.
Shenanigans.
Oh, pure. So, my big announcement. Other than the fact that we got emotes here in chat, baby. First full week of beautiful young con art that you guys have been using since we got them on Saturday night. And I plugged them in immediately, and we all got to giggle and have a good time. Like I said, the Let's Go is not in the Discord yet. Gotta get a smaller file. Every time I went to compress it, I just destroyed it. So I'm gonna let the professional handle that. And trim a few frames off of. But yeah, we got awesome, all these animated. And what's really cool is we also moved some of these into a follower spot. So like all the old original D1, D20, also the high with my stupid face on it, and the Goblin Lull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all free. These are all follower emotes. So, and the DTD's in there. So you can participate and react in the 5 most important ways coming in the chat saying, hey, a D1, D20, or a DTD, or a LOL, they're all there. So you can participate with us even if you're not subscribed to the channel. And if you are, you get the sweet, awesome animated FOMO that's out there for you to sub.
They're so cool.
Con killed it.
Also the cheers. Love the cheers. And that was so cool that he was able to add the skeleton on the front for you.
Oh, yes. We got our own, the real Voodoo Ranger for us. And you can see the much larger version, or if you're on mobile, it's pretty damn clear. But yeah, it's a Voodoo Ranger and a hood. We got him a feather earring. We got some leaves on the shoulders, a hood up.
Looks so good.
Yeah, baby, that's canon now. I love it. So good.
Oh, I have one, I guess, not really an announcement, but I'm excited. I just got a notification that I got a wonderful, wonderful package from our dear friend Patrick on the way to my house. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Let's go. Oh, man. Incoming good shit.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be tasty.
Hell yeah.
I should clarify, chat, that's Voodoo Ranger. I said Patrick because I know Patrick.
Like the rest of us know.
To realize I'm getting a care package from Voodoo Ranger. I'm pretty excited about it.
Patrick's package incoming.
On
down on that
22 negative.
I hope it's what I think it is. At least there's some the force of de la juice.
Oh, I hope, man. I hope. Oh, man.
Saw you holding that up, Radio. How you like that?
Oh, dude, this is my new favorite beer.
Oh yeah.
I have dreams of this thing now.
Oh geez.
I'm going back to buy another 6-pack probably tomorrow.
Let's go.
It's guava. It's got this great mouthfeel to it. Not a lot of hot bitterness. Very, 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 very subtle alcohol to the point of where you don't know you're drinking 9.5%.
It's a dangerous 9.2 beer for sure.
This is like going to a tiki bar and getting a tiki cocktail in a 19.2, and I love it.
That is exactly what that is.
Only if the tiki thing is on fire.
Hey, at the Golden Tiki in Las Vegas, you can make any drink on fire for $1, and I love that.
What?
Dude, if you want to go to a good tiki bar, you go to the Golden Tiki in Vegas. It's not on the strip. It's way off, but they literally light any drink on fire for you for $1.
Oh my.
That sounds about
So
right.
good.
This is like college
I'll light it on
specials.
fire for free. Why do you have to pay $1?
Because they do it right, man.
It's like going to Wong's Golden Palace down the street from the college. And you get the Wong special, which was 90% 151 and a little bit of Coke and some fruit juice for $3.
Well,
Really,
$3 and you're shit faced.
really takes the edge off the poverty, yo.
By the way, RoBear, I just want to say, as a side note, I'm looking at the battle map, obviously, in that wonderful picture that's posted there for everyone to see. But honestly, that's not quite how I envision Josvok looking. But, I think,
Ooh.
got the temperament.
We make a good joke and see
It's me with the chainsaw. That's Josvok.
A feisty polymorph.
Oh my gosh. Infant fight, little feisty. Look at those cheeks. You could just pinch those cheeks right off.
Still can.
Is it? Never mind. I was gonna say, is it weird to say it about yourself?
Probably, but
Oh yeah, okay. I mean,
I don't think I look anything like that kid. So
I mean, not right there.
No one
angry.
has given you proper kudos for the glow up at all, which is disappointing.
Yeah, no, I mean that's true. That's
Really
true.
disappointing in the rest of chat. I will say that.
The hair transition, but
it did. It definitely it migrated.
Stud.
It's okay. That's why when me and Feisty get to meet up for the first time, like all of my shaved haired brethrens, I get to lay this over the top of his head so you guys can see, so you can see exactly what it would look like for Glam Feisty. Yeah.
Mine's happening, Feisty, slowly but surely. So, it's gonna, I'm gonna be there with you in a few years.
Every once in a while, I'll just like reach up to feel where my hairline has receded to, and it's just it impresses me every time I touch it. I'm like, wow, you're almost all the way back to the back now. Just keep on receding.
Keep on receding in the free world, not on Spotify.
But Oxy, on the other hand,
Hey now, you listen here.
I tried to do a segue, it didn't work. Anyway, Patreon or something.
The biggest of announcements. I
got the big one.
I finally have a verdict on my socks and underwear challenge.
Yes.
Oh my!
Wait, I saw the socks. I saw the socks post.
Over $450 spent total to try everything. Don't worry, I have so much shit to send back. I have them all organized in a row.
I love you for that. Sending back your worn underwear. Love you have a return policy.
100%. 100%.
That's the only refurbished product I don't buy.
Unfortunately,
it says repackaged on the website, but I think they probably are. I don't know.
It's been packaged all right. The verdict after trying oh my god, Saks, everything. I even have Costco's package. I tried them all. Sam's Club, Costco, cheap ones, expensive ones, the cupping ones in the front, the regular ones. Duluth Armachillo is my official stamp of approval.
Duluth Armachillo.
Armachillo. They were on sale last week, so you might still be lucky to be able to get some $20 pairs. They're the coolest boxers I've ever had. I fully endorse that product. They're awesome.
That's where I missed the Robon emotes.
Yeah, I need the Robon back. And you know what? Just for you, Feisty, they have a bullpen version.
Do they?
Yeah, that's what they call theirs. They call it the bullpen.
Ah, that's so nice of them. Good for me.
So you can get
So
both.
what did you think of the Saks? What did you think about those?
The every one of them that was designed with the bullpen front didn't factor in my dump truck ass.
Oh no! So
Yeah.
it positioned wrong.
Positioned wrong, so it felt like they were fucking. I had plumber's crack all day with them. Each one I did, so you would have to like size up, and I'm like, nah, man, I don't want.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
that
hey,
sucks.
made the boys feel great, but you know what?
Not worth it for Wedgie.
There was some bad butt feel, bro. There was some bad butt feel. Yeah.
Underwear feature. Bullpen. Where are we at? Stay put pouch. That's probably what it is. The
Stay put pouch. Oh, hey, those
stay put pouch.
Armichellos were awesome.
You stay.
And the socks, the half like part merino wool, part cool max. Best socks I've ever worn. Those, but you know what? The boxer briefs have been great. But I'm telling you, the socks, I'm fucking sold, man. I walk on clouds right now. Ugh, it's so good. And I'm telling you, for anybody out there that's got a size 13 foot, you know what I'm talking about. You've been wearing socks that have been too small your whole damn life. It's annoying as shit. So I finally bought the biggest fucking socks I could find. They feel great. Yeah, even if you're a 12, bitch, if you go to the store, they give you like 9 to 12. Bump that shit.
Dude, these Duluth prices are actually pretty reasonable. You got a promo code?
I don't.
What do you think he is, an influencer? Jesus.
I'm about to buy some, so maybe he is.
Are they on sale still? Are they still $20?
Extra 22% off in cart.
Yeah.
Haven't
There you
put it
go.
in my cart yet.
There you go. Microscopic jade. What a bunch of marketing bullshit.
I love that I can get them in yellow, so when I pee in them, nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
So when they start to get real old and yellowed.
It's good reasoning.
they call the color though golden flax, and I don't know how I feel about that though.
Or golden shower, whichever.
The golden flax only comes in 4X. Okay, I'm done. I'm not showering anymore.
Some big boys.
Only the big boys want yellow, or everybody wants yellow except the big boys. One of the two.
Ooh. You know what here? I bet. Aha, that's what it is. I was like, I'm looking over here and I'm like, man.
I was about to ask you about your yellowing. It's okay. It's because you have HDR turned on. Got it. Or nightlight.
His nightlight was on.
There it is.
I was like, damn, it's looking real antique these days.
I thought you had done it on purpose in OBS to fit with Eberron.
No, I have that. I had that on when I'm in here, slamming into this microphone and drooling onto myself. Yes, that's my one dumb announcement. Back to our normal. If you got a Voodoo Ranger, raise them up and drop that Voodoo cheers in the chat now. Let's go. Thank you guys for sponsoring us for a whole nother year. You are the shit, and we love you. Thank you for your RP fuel. And if you're drinking Juice Force, please remember, you're living dangerously, but drink responsibly, my friends. That is a RoBear beer and a radio beer. Damn, that's. I clicked on my Patreon tab and it's just the even larger version of your face that's over here.
Did you share that inside of your Patreon?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, that's part of the Explorer lore.
Now we're getting weird.
Look what I've dug up for you. Private eyes watching you. No.
Every step you take.
Oh God, it's a really good song until you break it down, and you're like, no.
I'll be watching you.
Every step.
That's kind of creepy. Sorry, that goes along with Sting's song.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you who is watching. All of our top tier patrons out there: Shabby, Shy Flames, West Wolf, and the OG for namesake. Thank you guys for going above and beyond and sponsoring our content. All the $25 patrons: Caleb, Aaliyah, Kevin, Quirky. Thank you so much. And all our 10s and 5s and $2 just the tips. Thank you guys for making it possible for me to be able to pay the cast. I love you guys. Thank you. And these maps are not getting any cheaper. So I appreciate you guys supporting the hell out of this stream. Picking up where we left off last week. Coming to terms with Umber's ascension and the godly gifts that he bestowed upon the rest of the party. Not quite sure if Umber ever existed, or did he? You guys reconvened with the Red Wolf, laid out plans to travel back to New Throne. Within making those plans back to New Throne, you were whisked into a portal, brought inside the castle proper for the first time, where you were met face to face with an individual with a turned down brim hat, half human, half man, Mornforged. You met the new security detail named Echo. After a tense conversation inside the portal, you guys were able to negotiate your way into a sit down, finding out that Echo, in charge of the new security detail for the Twilight Pack, lizard folk that have already begun to make a move inside. Redrin apparently packing up and moving out of the capital. No longer the full mercenary force hired by Sebasti's El Kirkson. You laid down your plans to try to unite with the Twilight Pack and let them take over several key spots within Kebara, all in the hopes of ensuring that the lizard folk will have a place at the table when it comes to dividing up these ancient ruins and dragon shards from House Thrask that is ready and willing to harvest this area. Also, bringing up the bad taste in your mouth that you have for Flame Watch, far to the south, and the commander Josvok, of which you encountered before, that wanted to torch the tribe of Jade Tears. Had that happened much long ago, you would never have received the group consciousness and the blessing from Darthiki that you did in becoming the only last remaining members of that tribe. We pick back up, still at that bar table with Echo, sharing the remainder of the plans to try to unite the Twilight Pact to not only move into New Throne, but to take all security spots of where the lightning rail will roll through. Echo has granted you this sit down. So continue to wait for those who are in power. Open bar, still there. Conversation had drifted towards Josvok. I will let you all begin there.
Right, so you're telling me that there's this group you ran into who's suffice to say out to get my employers of some kind. Is that right? Some cocky asshole named, was it Josvok? Something like that. You got any more intel on that?
Well,
No.
he
Okay.
sucks.
All right. There we go.
He sucks a lot.
All right. I need a little bit more actionable until then, he sucks because,
Hey, I said he sucks a lot. That's more actionable.
I guess if he sucks so bad, what are you worried about?
He's a zealot who has power.
So he's the leader. He's the one in charge.
No.
So then, who does he work for?
A priest.
No. Religious zealot, then.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Of a small sect of the Silver Flame called the Pure Flame. And if
Pure
you
Flame.
can take that first word and give you any indication of what they believe.
Fair enough. And you think that this group will, move against the Twilight? Or any lizard folk or lizard kind of any sort?
Probably more the latter. I don't think they care.
I don't think it's going to be in your client's best interest for them to be controlling the southern half of this region. We had a run-in. We were with them for a minute. We went looking for the dark scales that stranded me and one of my friends here in Kebara. They took down my airship. As we promised to track these dark scales, we quickly found we had no idea where they were. And when we arrived, this tribe had nothing to do with what happened to my airship. But they could care less. For them, they were going to spin it as conquerors. Doesn't matter what lizard folk they were. They went in to kill every last one of them. And they damn near did. The only thing that remains of the tribe of jade tears you're staring at. And I know this is going to sound strange. But we were the last ones there. We share something special. And I barely understand it. But I'll hand it off to someone who understands consciousness a little bit better than I do. If you're familiar with how the Kalistar operate, you should listen to what Leightash has to say.
You see, we're all connected in one way or another, especially when we dream. Consciousness goes from your body into the dream plane. And there, it's got its way. Some spirits will help bring you joy. Some spirits are more malicious. They want to haunt your dreams.
That, really is some hippy-dippy bullshit you're spitting.
It's
Thank you.
every living thing is connected by the consciousness that we share on this plane. Whether it's the dream realm, whether it's here. Being the last members of this tribe means we share a bond with not only your employers, but also the dark scales.
Okay, hold on a minute, Leightash. You're getting me confused here a moment. You told me that the tribe was essentially wiped out and that you were the last remaining members. But as far as I can tell, none of you are lizard folk, so when exactly did this transpire?
Kind of had to be there to understand. I could tell you a story, but chances are you wouldn't believe it. Because it's just as wild as probably how you came into this world.
Well, that's the thing about my rebirth, recreation, or as I like to call my echo. There's a lot of power in that. Now, I don't know about everybody being all connected and larger pieces at play, fate stringing things along. But I'd be interested to hear that story.
Well, you say fate, magic stringing things along, but you ever have something inside you tell you whether it was right or wrong? That moment where you're forced to choose and you go one direction or the other. That voice is the consciousness that binds us all.
So, how did you all become the tribe of Shimmering Glass or whatever? I'm still trying to figure that out, because you went in with the group that you just like staked that claim, or you just killed them and said, hey, we're it, and then you decided, fuck that Jazvog guy. I'm a little confused. I gotta have this story perfectly clear before I let you go and sit in with my employers. Because if you plan to do that, then call yourself the Twilight Council, friend, we gonna have problems.
Thanks for the retcon on that. Jade Tears is a different campaign.
Well, you know, I don't
Appreciate it.
Shimmering glass.
Shimmering glass.
Shattering glasses.
Both lacking people.
To be honest, I didn't even think about the JT. I just like came to me and I was like, I didn't even realize, but we're just rolling. Keep going.
It was the last gasp to say thank you. See, we went in there looking for revenge. We found a peaceful people. We fought people that we came with because they sought their destruction. And we felt that was unjust. So, shoulder to shoulder, fighting along the lizard folk, we fought them back. Many casualties. But their spiritual guide, someone we didn't even know, blessed us. And he wasn't even there. He was literally a spirit guide. That consciousness, man. I'm telling you. He gave me his form to help unite the people.
All right, well, I look over at Recoil and just see that it's like he's serious, that there's like isn't a joke. Kind of glance over all of you, kind of calculating, kind of staring, listening to the story. You know, any other bard with your talk and your dress telling a story like that about out-of-body experiences and forms and conscious cognitive connection. I just write that off as he had a little bit too much to smoke, maybe a little bit too much to drink, but I'm not seeing that vibe from the rest of you, so I don't think you're pulling my chain, as it were.
He speaks the truth. crazy as it sounds.
Well, I've seen crazy. One of them being you two sitting at the same fucking table, but... So your plan is to speak to my employers who are already fighting for a seat at the table, to align with them. But in order to do that and to make sure they're safe, we got to take care of a specific group of pure individuals.
We don't have to mince word. They're assholes.
And there's no diplomatic solution around this.
Not with them.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that could put together a diplomatic solution. We know what's going to happen in the end. Slowly, piece by piece. There's going to be more humans than there are lizard folk here. You know what happens then. What they're doing down south, it ain't right. And it's not just a grievance. If we could leave them in their own little pocket, it'd be a different story. Nobody'd have to get their hands dirty. But they're not stopping there. They don't care who it is. They're gonna cleanse what they want to cleanse. When they get done with lizard folk, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna cleanse their own. I've seen it happen plenty of times. You have too. They won't stop there.
All right. I'm gonna have to set a few things in motion if I'm to leave the palace, as they say. Go on a bit of a excursion, stretch the legs, go for a stroll. But at least there's one thing that you can feel confident in, is that my hands haven't been clean for a long time.
That's kind of alarming.
Interesting coming from you, Riedrin. So, you want to have a sit down, or should we handle this first and then come back correct? I just need time.
Sure would be nice to have a few more chips at our table.
I'll be dead honest. I'm with Oxy on that one. We're gonna need a bit more than ourselves, probably. They've been building for some time, and those pitchforks have likely changed. Well, we made to test Jazfok and his methods. There's no doubt that they work for his means.
Right. So here's what I need. This is my offer. I'll get you a seat at the table. You can speak to the Twilight. How that goes, what happens there, that's on you. If they're willing to play ball and deal, well, I'll help as best I can. I'm not a bounty hunter. I don't go hunt people. I offer protective services, counsel, strategy. Doesn't mean I can't kill a son of a bitch. But what I need is intel, because information is power. I don't care about who's leading this sect. What I want to know is where they're getting their equipment from, who's supplying them, who's connecting them, if they're growing, as you say they are, from a small band that was taking out one lizard tribe to a whole militia, something that can possibly grow to be a controlling factor. That's what I need to know, and that's what I'm there for. Got it?
Tin 4.
I think that sounds fair. Also, if it sets your mind at ease, you'd be protecting us. There's your racket.
Well, we'll get to payment here shortly. One thing at a time.
We've been pretty forthcoming with information. You got anything you can share about your employer's plans? This capital?
Friend, you're about to have a sit down with them. Anything they want to share with you, they can tell them you themselves. I wouldn't be very good at security if I was going and telling about all their business, now would I? Now, if they give me leave to do so, I'm happy to have a more open conversation, but until then, I'll let them speak for themselves.
Understood. So is that what we're thinking? Go talk to them first, figure out if our interests are truly aligned, they agree with the cause we're going for, see if we can help them out with their Yazvok problem.
In a roundabout way, this is how we reveal to them that we're the last seats on the council for the tribe of Shimmering Glass. We need to let them know their fate. And voice what Dorothy he would want us to do for them. Which is what we said before. The guidelines that Umber laid down for us. Try to let these folks have a seat at the table to control their fate. Share those riches. And do things as responsibly as they can. That's all we can do.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit here. You come in offering all these olive branches to me. My biggest question back to you is gonna be, well, what's in it for you?
I believe if we can show them that a dirty conscience means more than words. If we can show them that that's part of who we are now. And that it doesn't just go away. We're bound to that pact. And if they don't understand, well, we did our best. This is speaking their language the best we can, whether they like it or not. And trust me, I'm still getting used to this whole extra part of my head thing that doesn't run the way that I would like it to. We're stuck with those dreams. We share part of their fate. And I don't know what happens if that consciousness ends. I don't really want to be around to find out either.
Yeah, I was gonna give you guys a bit of advice before you go into any conversation. See, I've been working a bit with the Twilight, and they're very particular with their history and their kind and their tradition and beliefs. Now I may sit here and accept what you're telling me because I know Recoil. And as long as I've known Recoil, and trust me, it's a long fucking time, he's a straight shooter. You're gonna have to come correct and accurate, and you better tell a hell of a good story, and you better have something to show for it. Otherwise, this could be seen as quite the opposite of what you're hoping for. And I think you can do it, but it's up to you, not me. They may ask for my opinion, or they may not, because it doesn't necessarily affect me. But just be real careful about what you say and how you say it. And Recoil, we're gonna have a conversation about this voice in your head and this consciousness at another day.
I have a scenario.
I figured you want to know about that. Guess you're not the only one stuck between two worlds anymore.
Garomesh.
What happens when they say no? What do we do? What's our reaction? I think it best that we control ourselves and have a plan before we go in.
That would be wise.
Mechanic question: can we still all communicate telepathically? I believe so.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you guys can.
Yeah. That was the specific question. So in Oxy's head, you'll hear, "Do we talk about the train?"
Let's not go there just yet. One thing at a time.
That's what I was thinking. Didn't seem like it was the right time for that.
Echo, you can insight with disadvantage.
Sure.
So they say no.
11. I know nothing.
Double 5, strong roll.
So they say no. Okay. They say no because why? Because they don't believe that we are indeed the remaining members of the Triad of Shimmering Glass. That could be. They say no because Yazvok's on their side. That seems far-fetched.
They believe it stretches them too thin. If they believe that war isn't right for them now, there could be a million reasons. But that's not our call, and we can't worry about that. Our job is to relay that piece of information and to support this plan of action.
That was what I was thinking. No is their call to make.
It's
not
still
ours to
their
change.
call. You're right. But we have the means to show them. We have this thing of ours now. While it might be jarring, it's really the only thing that we have on the table for anyone to listen to us. Other than our own reputation of being the ones that ran the Reedrin the hell out of here.
We are the Skybreakers.
Yeah. Make sure you put that on the meeting title. We got a fucking name, Echo. What do you think about that?
Next up, we have a meeting with the Skybreakers.
Well, I would say that in many circles you are well known, but as a reminder, you're not at the Castle of the Twilight, are you? Remember whose house you're in, and you go and pronounce that individual sitting at the table, it might be a bit of a different reaction and not go in your favor.
Would it be better if it was in song? I'd come in with Skybreakers!
Yeah, don't do that.
You know, honestly, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want, just don't.
I think we cost Sebastian Zillakirkson a lot of money.
He ain't gonna be at this meeting, is he?
It's
Not
his
planning
castle.
on it.
He can be wherever he wants. But I doubt it. This is specific business.
When was the
I'm
last
just
time you
saying.
seen him?
About 3 hours ago.
Okay, so like real recently.
It's his castle. I'm a guest. A very important guest. As are my employers.
Well, we didn't exactly try to be here either until you sucked us up like a Hoover vacuum.
I didn't suck you up like a Hoover vacuum.
Yeah, you kind of
showed
did.
up.
No, you directed us here. We didn't plan on being here. You can bullshit a lot of people, but you're not bullshitting this bullshitter.
You sure that's not the voice talking inside you?
Nah, it says way crazier shit.
I've seen it. Sure it does. Keep it in check.
Now I know what's made all your mistakes.
I'm perfect and you know it.
Well, you got a little bit closer, but you still only got half the code.
I still know how to dismantle your ass. You keep that up.
I wouldn't sit on a wrench if I were you.
Well, I don't mean to detract. Go ahead, figure out what your plan B and C is. They say no. I'm just telling you, there is a slight chance this individual could be in the room. Highly doubted, but it is his castle after all, so.
How about we schedule a meeting outside the castle, please? After all, you're just security, and it's not your castle. Let's try for someplace a bit more secure.
Then the castle, more secure. You got a place in mind. Allow me to change up the whole security detail on the fly and make a trip elsewhere outside of this secure location that I've spent several weeks planning and plotting.
It's secure, but it's not secure from our words to Sebastian's. No, I'm right.
Well, what do you got in mind? I need to put some things in place then if we're gonna move this little rendezvous.
We know a place on the outskirts of town. Food's good.
Dwarven bread? Best there is.
They won't know where we're yet either. I promise you that.
All right. I'll
Kind
run
of like
by
this
him.
better too. Us inviting them
Hospitality.
Better
changes
be on
the
all cylinders.
messaging a little bit.
I'll proposition it. They can ultimately say yes or no. All right. Well, I'll let you all mull it over. I'm gonna go check in. Unless there's anything else.
You been a peach. Appreciate you.
Whiskey's been mighty fine.
Now, there's
He
plenty
takes
more
the
at
cap
bar.
off and
Plenty more at the bar. A lot less security around to drink it. Don't fuck shit up while I'm gone either.
Promise we probably shouldn't make?
you see that door over there? Yeah, we're taking that one. I'm not lingering around in here until somebody else trusts us.
Yeah, I don't feel like getting caught by some other security group.
We maybe
All right,
could try the
fine.
shimmering glass, but we'd probably still get our ass kicked before we're able to get it out.
Fair enough.
It's the best way to get a hold of you, or you get a hold of us.
Well, how about that? You figured that one out yet, Echo?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Don't act coy with me.
Maybe I'll use my subconscious, conscious, just reach out.
Touch somebody. It's the way to do it.
If you need a guide, I'd be happy to show you the way.
Oh, I've been there. I covered that already. Great dwarven bread. I tell you what, you go back, you make your preparations. If they agree, we'll be along. If not, I'll send a messenger.
I set down one of my small transmitters, and we'll flavor that as a scrying spell tucked inside some small mechanics.
Descending stone.
They said no.
Just in case you haven't figured out how to use that antenna of yours to get a hold of me. Here you go.
You think I know what the fuck to do with this? Like if you
I guess
smirk.
obvious.
Yeah, I fucking know what it does. Fucking
Alright.
built one. Or
If you get a little gumption.
400.
Testy. Jeez. Just talking about your antenna.
You know, maybe pull on one of those human ears, try to extend it a little bit further up. Maybe you can get a hold of me.
And if the ear doesn't work, you can always pull on something else. So you have one of those.
Wouldn't you love to find out, pretty boy?
I've finally
you
found
threaten me with a good
somebody
time.
else for him to piss off other than me. This is the
Well.
greatest day of my life.
When you get to talking, don't let him do it.
It's too late for that. You just wait. He's his own man. Even if he does hide behind outhouses every now and then.
No, I've graduated from outhouses. I hide behind you. There's more shit there.
That was a good one.
That was pretty good.
I'd give you a wink, but as I get up, you just, Garrett, get over here. This like soldier comes over, escort these knuckleheads out of the fucking place. Don't let them do anything fucking stupid, but they're trustworthy.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Escorts. We get laid after this?
Echo just walks away. He just walks away.
Oh. Guess it's time to go check back in. What do you say we take a little stroll through Les Reedra New Throne, shall we?
Sure would love to see what they've not done with the place.
I want popcorn and cotton candy and whatever the hell street food we can find.
Sounds like a plan.
Ooh, Oxy, keep your eyes out for the turkey legs. So good.
Sounds like a good idea.
Even you, Garomesh, come on. You'd like a turkey leg, wouldn't you? Come on, turkey leg.
Rather have some bacon.
Such a buzzkill.
How is bacon a buzzkill?
I mean, come on, it's a turkey leg. Imagine it wrapped in bacon.
Well, I would just get a Tijuana dog then.
Where's Tijuana?
Where the fuck is Tijuana?
Man, you guys don't know.
They got some good glizzies.
Wait, hold on. You got to teach me this way. What is a Tijuana and what is a explain to me.
Tijuana is a place in the marshes. And they take a nice big sausage and they wrap it in bacon, cook it over a fire. The bacon seals in everything in the sausage, crisps just nicely. It's pretty good.
All right, next, when we get back to Buford's Lone Star, you're teaching Cletus how to do this Tijuana dog.
Yep.
'Cause I gotta try this.
And also, when it gets cold, the bacon fat seals in the sausage, so it keeps for a couple days.
Hey, wait, it's traveling food?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hand food.
And you can just heat it up again. Or you can get cold.
better?
Cold bacon's pretty good. I mean, depends on what you put on it. You can put some good spicy relish on there. Maybe just some mustard. Eat it plain.
Garomesh is the most mind-expanding event I've had since literally we became part of the tribe of Shimmering Glass.
Just don't eat it with bread.
Why? Bread soaks up booze, right?
Yeah, but it seems so Boring.
Huh? All right.
It's so like meh.
All right, I'll take your direction. Alcohol and Tijuana dogs wrapped in bacon. Somebody's going to make this for us. Let's proceed out of this shithole, castle, whatever the hellhole is.
While you're having this conversation, Rico thinks about the last time that he had to put in some frozen diesel fuel. And you talked about eating that cold hot dog. For the first time, he understands what a human's cold shiver feels like. He looks down at that unheated tank.
Ain't no amount of compression or glow plug gonna fix that.
Making our way from the bar, taking the last couple of bottles out on the way.
Here, I'll roll a d4, see how many I can stuff in my suit.
How many you can take?
I mean,
3. 3 bottles is how much I can take.
I got 2. Literally, I have 1 sticking out of the sound hole of my guitar.
Very nondescript.
2 hands, 2 bottles.
2 hands, 3 bottles. Figure that one out.
Rather gifted young individual, aren't you?
I've seen a picture movie that I'd rather not speak about. It's one of the flip books. Oh my God.
Close that
You just
page.
can't take
Close
long
that page.
strides.
Close that page.
You better put that away. We got guards around here. You don't want to get them all excited.
Oh, hold on. This one says lemon party. It can't be bad. Oh, it's no.
One of the guards just walks up. Let me see that again.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here, Gary.
I promise you don't want to, Gary. It's
Garrick.
no, Eric. Okay, well
No
there
wonder
you
I
go.
called you Gary.
I take my
Name
job very
sounds like-
seriously. Some people say over seriously. Now get moving.
I show you somewhere about 40% in the lemon party still frame. Is that what you were looking for, Eric?
No, it's not what I thought it was, but I'm glad it's not contraband.
I might as well be. I hand it back to him
Smells
and
like
go,
contraband.
you throw this thing away somewhere.
Also, you should probably fire the bartender that had this.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
questionable people.
I'm sure it was the bartender.
Hey, and if you want some real controversial action later, handsome, you can find me one of the local bars.
Which one?
You'll know by the smell.
Garrick just looks at you like, the fuck?
You heard him, Garrick. It's Oxy's
All
turn and
interest is
walk away.
lost. Keep going. You had me almost, but then you said by the smell, and I don't know where to go with that one.
Yeah, just don't listen to him at all. That'll be a best thing you can do. All right, boys, let's get to walking. You guys step out from the side doors of that Renaissance style. I guess it was pretty much like a catering room on the side. Cutting swath through the courtyard. Staring back out, it's nice to see not a bunch of folks in stark black armor for the first time. Not nearly as fortified as what it was before. Just a handful of lizard folk at key posts that lead out and about. That's definitely somebody creepily whispering in the background of this song.
I was like, what is happening? Is
Yeah.
somebody have something?
That's your guys' subconscious.
It's fucking Leightash!
somewhere after you guys leave, Garrick is like looking at that book in a shadowy room and then just hears that in his head. What the fuck?
Garrick, I need you to make a charisma saving throw against Leightash's spell save DC.
I got you.
Come to Whispering, Florida.
Good, lay down the line, or I will.
What's your spell save DC, Leightash?
Spell save DC is 18.
18. This is wisdom. I'll give him a +1 to your D20 roll, Garrick. Oh! from almost making it to a 4.
Yeah.
What's the tavern that you previously played at?
Le Ultima Parola.
Yeah, Le Ultima Parola. There's no doubt in your mind you have this sensation to go to Le Ultima Parola. The next, absolutely, you'll be checking to see band nights.
Let your nights lead your way to Le Ultima Parola.
About 30 minutes later, Echo gets a note asking for time off the following day. Garrick, he's feeling under the weather in the future.
I know we haven't been doing birthday PTO yet, but I was wondering if we could do birthday PTO. I was thinking that maybe I could take that off.
I know you said some nights and weekends, but I just need one night and a weekend.
Thank you, Garrick.
Thank you, Leightash.
Smell for that patchouli.
Roast duck. Anyway.
And with our stroll back home to the Lone Star, I'll let you guys refill your beverages.
Oh, let's go.
Damn, it's already been 2 hours. What the fuck?
Shit goes by when you talk about underwear.
I've got one more juice force in the fridge. Blah. But I don't think I want to open it tonight because I want to save it for tomorrow night.
I'm now rationing them to be my last beer. I start out with the Juicy Haze and then finish with the Force.
Probably a good idea. I'm going to go grab a Zevia.
Thanks for hanging with us, folks. Appreciate all y'all. Love me some Eberron, baby. Love me some Eb. I hope you guys were able to capitalize on getting in on all those Stream Loot discount codes that went out. They're going ham on those right now. Pretty wild. Speaking of wild and crazy, I gotta see if I have the bar imported. I don't know if I do. We've been everywhere but there. So I don't even know if I have that inside the forge right now. This is a very important question. Yo, Hollow Warrior, thank you for the 14 months, my friend. GG's on the new CaptainRoBear themed PC.
It's a good looking computer right there you can find in the Discord.
Looking hot. And my boy Eggs for 22 months. Let's go. RC Bear with 10 months resub. Hop Todd with 10 months of subscriptions in the Prime. Let's go. Boys, I have to check and see if I even have the tavern map in here.
Cleared for import. Not cleared.
No, oh boy.
That's a negative. We're working on the fly now.
That's my favorite way to work.
It's the only way to live.
You're not living in the fly.
Didn't plan on going back here. That's how DnD goes.
And may that be a lesson to all those DMs out there. Just when you think your party won't go there, make sure you got a map ready because they're going to go there.
That's normally I have all this shit. Normally that's like, okay, bring it on.
Chiquios is coming out. Look out.
I am here. What do you want from me? We'll use proper beer time to find tavern.
I mean, all you got to do is, follow the file folders and smell the dwarven bread, and then you find it. No problem.
Get that sniffer on.
Yep.
Sniffer, nairn yet. Hold me closer, tiny tavern. We'll find out if I guessed right real soon.
You did. You've got a great guessing brain.
Hot damn, I did.
Yes, he did. Let's go.
Hot damn. Let's go. Man, sometimes I'm proud of myself.
You got a system. You should be proud of yourself. Come on.
I knew there was tavern in the name. That much I knew. Oh, that's funny.
That whisper track, that threw me for such a freaking loop, dude.
Come to Kissimmee, say Resorts, Florida. Dude, I fucking died. That was the greatest mistake ever.
I really was like, do I have something on? Is there something? Is there another tab playing? What is happening?
It was so jarring. Hey, I actually got the right ones downloaded. Let's go. Sometimes past me protects future me, and I don't remember past me doing it.
I love Past Me. Past Me is, well, I don't know. Past Me's fucked me a couple times, but
Past me for the win.
sometime Past Me is like, yeah, that's a problem for future me.
Booyah. So ready to get this juice force in a second. So ready for this juice force.
Stocked up, ready to go. Chapter 2, part 2.
Ready, fight.
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
Fatality.
Finish him. I think we're getting a second movie, aren't we?
Are we?
Yup.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah, it's already greenlit.
Yeah.
Thanks,
The movie,
thanks, Kano. You're the one who got us the second movie.
dude, Kano owned that movie. The one I'm most interested in is the BioShock one they just announced.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Netflix is taking a swing at BioShock, and you know what? They better not it up, or
Oh, it's a
they're
Netflix
done.
show?
I believe so.
Right
I
on.
remember reading the Hollywood Press correctly. It's a Netflix show.
I mean, I trust Netflix more than most people.
I mean, did you really love Cowboy Bebop?
I mean, I didn't watch it.
Tells the tale.
I didn't watch Cowboy Bebop in any other form either, so I'm not a fan. So I didn't watch it.
I won't lie. I watched the anime and I watched the show, and I liked them both. You know why? I'm a simple man.
Yeah.
How dare you?
You were
What
never
I say
gonna
is like what you like
appease
and-
that. Like
No.
that
you
would be
couldn't.
like that's like trying to remake Rocky Horror Picture Show or some shit like that. Like
Yep.
that
Too many diehards.
you're not gonna make any of them happy there.
Nope.
So told Amanda when I was watching it, it's like watching Firefly all over again. It's never gonna make it past the first season.
Were you right?
I didn't know they cast Nathan Fillion to be.
Dude, that was an all-star cast. It was a great story.
It really
a
was.
great show. It just,
Have you read any of the backstory on like what the second season was going to be?
no, I don't spoil myself for things that I'd hate myself for.
It's pretty fucking terrible.
Oh no.
Josh Whedon's only good for that one short burst, and then after that, he just tanks it.
It's
Thanks,
over.
One quick shot and it's over. I can understand that.
If you had
There it is.
one moment, one opportunity,
To fuck up an entire series, would you?
Your name would be Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
remake it, bring it back.
Home.
Home sweet home.
What from the top from the castle? Is the castle kind of like elevated, like looks kind of over the town, or would it all be kind of flat, same plane?
We're all kind of in this river basin, really, and it's up above it, but like it's not got a great view because it's not a big castle.
Okay.
This is like definitely the ranch home of castles.
Right.
It ain't
So you
great.
got to see like a little bit, like kind of maybe the first couple of blocks away from the castle having an upper view, but then from there
It sees the main promenade that's very Renaissance incredibly well. Everything else on the outskirts, no. Absolutely not.
That's what Oxy would have been very interested in, is looking around once we got outside of that view of the promenade, just kind of looking around all the streets and seeing, because he had been there,
Yeah.
piecing together
Yeah.
those memories from when he was general of the streets as Redrin to how it almost looks like there's like a whole like color change to what he was looking at and what he remembers seeing when he was in the Region Armory to what it is now. Not only has it changed aesthetically, but his own like mental memory of it has like this new Instagram filter look over
We'll
it.
get to that. This new Instagram filter.
Plug it.
Hashtag Instagram.
There he goes. There goes my hero. Feisty, have you seen the lineup at Nova SD over the next couple of days?
Dude, they released the second wave. They released it.
Dude, Deadmau5 is gonna be in town on Friday.
Yeah, well, that was a part of the original release, the original lineup. Yes, but that one sold out stupid quick.
Of course it did.
But it's the new lineup that they just released, which my big one on there was Cash. I am very tempted to get some tickets for Cash.
You have to let me know if you're coming down this direction. We can meet up somewhere in the middle on your way down to downtown and get some pizza and beer.
Oh yes, hell yes. I'm really interested to see what they did with the inside and the sound of that place.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's seen any inside shots press-wise yet. I saw on their Instagram they were tearing out a bunch of those booths they had along the inside ring.
So the first big event is this weekend. So that's
Grime, RL Grime.
RL Grime. So that's their first kind of foray into things. Very interested. Hey, are you familiar with the Shrine? Actually, I had a question about this. Are you familiar with the Shrine Expo Hall up in LA?
I am.
You are, right? Okay.
That's
so
where I saw, the Ghost Inside for Amanda and I's third date.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw Oliver Tree there last weekend, right?
Did you see him inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay, that sucks.
What the fuck is up with the sound at that place?
Dude, it's echoey as fuck inside. Like
it's so bad. It is the only good place to get sound is standing right in front of the sound booth. Yeah, that's literally the only spot to have good sound.
Just think about standing in there and watching the band, and then when the lights come on, look straight up.
Okay.
It's a gymnasium.
Yeah, it's super. Yeah, it's a giant hangar.
Gymnasium. Yeah,
it's a giant hangar, and it is.
There's
and
no
all they had
or anything on the ceiling.
I got to right. So there's no acoustics. They could easily do paneling. They're only relying on bodies to give them any sort of bounce back. But worse than
when that place is full, it's okay.
That's what I figured. Is like when you had literally full amount of bodies, then you get enough dampening that it is like, okay, we can.
Yeah, it's like when I saw Metallica on like a 3/4 full. Like they opened their first song and it was like 3/4. The stadium was only 3/4 full. Everybody's pissing, getting beers or whatever, and they didn't realize that Ecstasy of Gold fucking starts the show.
Yeah.
And so it was like just empty and it was like gross and fucking echoey. And then by the halfway through the second song, you're like, oh, it sounds so much better now.
Yeah.
The Shrine
once the bodies start filling in.
The Shrine, like, it has to be a full fucking venue in order for it to sound decent. Now the Shrine outside is fucking dope.
That sounds fun.
Now it's not their fault that you can't tell the difference between Volbeat and Garage Inc. Because Volbeat now is the professional opener for Metallica.
Oh, dude. It's because like years
Insight,
ago,
they're the same management company, so it's an easy booking.
They're the same management company because years ago James Hetfield saw him in Europe and was like, "This is the best band ever." And then he said it on an interview, and then suddenly Volbeat got big.
Yeah, Cliff went and signed him. That's what fucking happened.
Yeah, there was a moment where there was like 5 or 6 bands in a row where James was like, "This is a good band," and all of a sudden they were big.
Well, I mean, in their defense, they were like the largest rock band in Scandinavia, and probably still are. So hey, kudos to them.
Have you ever seen the TikToks of like the Volbeat show? Like, look at this Volbeat pit, and there's not a fucking person moving.
Hey, it was good.
Like even pre-COVID, there's just not a fucking person moving at their shows.
You gotta go. Got a little bit back to God's country. Bush Stadium was a mess.
But also, like, Volbeat is truly a musician's rock band. Like, it's all guitar dudes that just stand there and go, "This is a good band, man. Yeah, they're pretty good."
Their instrumentals are on point.
Yeah, I mean, I could tolerate his vocals. The guitar work is really good. You can replace any one of his vocal lines with another one of the vocal lines from a different song on a different album, and it sounds the same.
Hey, honestly, that's impressive. I mean, if you can be that consistent, like, right on.
I mean, you can't even do that with AC/DC, for Christ's sake. Now, guitar work for AC/DC, everything changes. Everything
Slash every time.
go ahead and make that perception check, Oxy, as you go bustling through the promenade of New Throne.
Give it an 18. Oh, wait. I think I have advantage. Hold, please. No, I don't see anything about advantage. Oh, advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. Yes. This is from those blood scryer lenses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay. So close. So close.
That 20. What do you get? I forgot. What do you get the D4 with?
That is the mark, the Sentinel mark.
Yeah,
Sentinel.
Mark of the Sentinel. Mark of the Sentinel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You're welcome.
I mean, you get the baseline. You get the absence. You're not picking up new information. You hear hammers and boards and repairs and people fixing up their houses where balloons have crashed, probably cleaning up rooms and whole houses that may have been taken possession of by the Redrun at certain points in time. It looks like a large spring cleaning. A lot of people outside banging rugs. What's a good way? If you've ever been to an entertainment district on like the very like end afternoon of Sunday Fun Day, that's the vibe in between the shops. There's kind of half-buzzed couples that are wandering through.
Right, we're not in like full business mode. We're not like beginning of the week kicking it off. We're at that kind of like getting ready for that mode.
Yeah, these are like those dog days of summer. Like the only thing I can equate it to is the end of a Sunday Fun Day. You still have some people out there that have been there since bottomless mimosas, that are taking up the sunshine, that are currently in town. Some people are in heavy repair mode, kind of getting themselves reset. And largely just finally, they're not Redrun on every corner, and it feels nice. Because for the most part, when you've been through this part of the city, you've been going through the alleyways. You haven't been able to walk this. And had you have, maybe some more people would have actually spotted you. But you guys have been so stealthy, you've never actually been caught in the city proper. So there is no one identifying you as the Skybreakers as you guys walk through. Largely still an anonymous group to most who are in the city, unless they're in the know.
Feels good. Feels like this place has had a weight lifted off of it. It's good to see it coming back to life.
Definitely looks a lot more like the New Throne than I remembered the last time I was here. Although not as jovial and celebratory. It's a lot more, I think you said it, a lot of weight has been lifted. Calm before the storm, though, if we can't pull this off.
Yeah, jeez.
So do we have a designated spot where we're setting up?
Going back to the tavern, man.
Don't put old Cletus to work.
He's got to have so much dwarven bread.
Oh, man. I just hope the Palma hasn't spoiled yet. If it has, though, we may be able to ferment it out.
You know he's been giving a lot of that away. Ain't going to waste there. That whole community's, I'm sure, figured out the friendly hospitality old Cletus.
You're probably right. Did want another taste of home.
Anyone else doing anything in the walk back to the Lone Star?
I'm going to keep my, I know I'm it's me again, but I am going to keep my eye also open for any region debris that we do happen to walk past.
That'll be an investigation check.
Okay. Keep my eye open for, parts that I could use to help repair the radio that's been busted, specifically that type of thing.
Fuck, Juice Force is good. God.
So close again. 19. Is
that your final answer?
I've been there. No, add to it.
When the DM says that.
I've been there. You think it's high? Add to it.
Fuck it. We're gonna D6 it. Oh no!
Hey, a 20 might be all you needed.
Yeah, but I would have wanted more. All right, that is what I'm gonna do. 20.
DC 21. No, it's a DC 20. It is a DC 20.
Oh, why didn't you say that for mine?
It is a DC 20. Let's go.
You notice in particular the parachute in one of the crossing alleys of one of the machines. And as you go walking past 100%, there is a intact mesh network that you know that you could probably repurpose back into a radio.
Hey, recoil. Hey, come over here real quick.
What are you doing?
Hey, I think I might have found something we can salvage to maybe rebuild that brain exploding radio, man.
Let's not talk about that in the streets.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Not that these people know what brain exploding radios are, but
they just had their city covered in them. I look across and I can see what he's pointing to. Don't make a scene. Be quick.
You got it.
It'll be a stealth.
Oh no. Oh no.
You can plot, you can figure out something. Okay. Please drop our stealth emotes. Be the first time that we get to use them for a stealth check.
Ooh.
Literally going through the garbage, just like OG over here.
Huddle up here. Huddle up. That radio is gold, but it's gone. I think we got a piece. Might be able to salvage, but I don't want nobody getting no crazy eyes on us. I ain't the most stealthy, but I know exactly what I'm looking for in there, so I think it's got to be my hands to go in and get those pieces, but maybe if we can do a little bit of distracting or helping covering up.
Well, Oxy, I really believe you can do this. So I'm going to pat you on the shoulder. I'm going to give you a 1d10 inspiration. And chances are, if
from you.
If I open my mouth on that street, you're probably going to have to save me. So, work fast.
That's fair. Fair point. Okay. What else would I want to do? So I guess what I would do first would be assess the situation around.
What's
like
that thing with the
eyes that are watching. You know, who else is aware of that?
Previous
area.
perception check.
Yeah.
Still installed. There are random people out and about in the front of their doorsteps. Okay. This is an alleyway. So right now the alley is clear. So you're talking about going in, getting it, and coming out.
Yep. And not trying to be like thieving, creeping, right? But just like, oh hey, what's this? And then you know.
Oh, hey, what's this?
You're essentially trying to bundle it up in the parachute and then throw it over your shoulders like no big deal.
Right. Definitely the no big deal move.
Yeah. You know who also does that? Cut purses.
Oh, that's fair.
Shady folk.
You're not wrong.
Oh. Anything else that you want to do before you go into this alleyway to go snag this thing?
I'm pretty sure.
So before Oxy takes off, Garomesh goes, no, hold on a second. And they'll roll up their sleeve. And as they do, you can see the disguised self disappear from that arm as they're rolling the sleeve. And they'll touch you and cast guidance on you.
Okay. Feeling good. I can do this quickly.
And then I just look you straight in the eye and go, don't fuck this up.
Oh, jeez. Way to make me feel inspired.
I don't like to shoot happy people.
Well, just do this for me. Keep a lookout. You know, we got our little mental connection. Just shoot me a message if I need to, you know.
10 minutes since we left the palace. We're always stealing shit outside someone's dumpster. Truly the Skybreakers way.
Hey, I mean, they don't know it's us.
We'll go over and fucking get it.
Okay.
Stealth check, please.
Okay. Here we go. The stealthiest of... Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Double 13s. Well, so in radio, your inspiration is usable until it helps me succeed, right? That's Fairlyn. Damn.
That's Fairlyn. So you got a 1d10.
Welcome to my world, bitch. You don't know what fucking campaign you're in.
I am going to use my guidance on this. Wait, I get that. Is that all the time for an hour? How does guidance work?
No,
1 minute.
One and done.
Just one and done.
1d4 ability check.
1d4 and your next
1d4, and that's it.
Here we go. Hey, 17. It's not bad. That's not bad stealth check.
Is that your final answer?
I'm locking it in.
Locking it in at 17.
Didn't use your inspiration, huh?
No, because I'm going to need that.
Well, okay.
I still got to dismantle this thing and not break it.
All right.
I just
2 commoners. One
Bitches.
directly in front of the alleyway that you're walking in. One person up top of the building adjacent, beating a rug outside the window.
Beating a rug. Everybody always beating the rug.
2 checks.
What else do you do on your balcony?
They're commoners.
Hell on the rug.
So these are flat D20 rolls.
Oh, Jesus.
First roll.
Why am I more nervous for these rolls than like boss rolls?
Slip past into the alleyway. Looking cool.
da, 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 da.
And then you got that very classic like camera pan. Rug beater is now looking down. What do they see? Both of these. Both. Good thing I used that guidance.
Picking up the parachute, wrapping up the goods. All you have to do is make your smooth exit out the alleyway.
Okay. So we're not checking on dismantling. We're just gonna do another stealth check.
Dude,
on the
you're
way
just
out?
picking up and going, man. You don't have time to tinker with this thing in the alleyway. This is all about picking it up and going.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Oh, I dropped my parachute. I'll just pick it up over here. Ignore
So we
my
wanna
leader
do
in
one?
armor.
You get to roll one more stealth check.
Oh God. So he does. He sees the radio quickly. Just one swoop, just shoves it right into the parachute. Kind of wraps it up, throws it over the shoulder, turns around, sees the first person that was in that alleyway start walking by, sees this moment, and begins trying to make his way behind him. Oh wow. Okay. D10 it is, right? D10, Leightash?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Oh,
Nat 20 or bust. That's the only shot.
that's pretty good odds.
Careful.
Old woman by the door.
God, these 20s, they flash too long. They flash for too long on the screen. Too much.
Last glance from the window up top. If you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Oh, man.
You were able to procure that radio.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
I also saw, oh shit, what's his name? Oh no, it's gone off my list. What was the name of the boss that we fought in the sky?
Oh,
The one that shocked radio.
yeah.
I saw his helmet there. Oh, Useless Euless.
Thank you.
I saw Ulyss's helmet there in that pile too, and I gave it a little foot jump on the way out. Just kicked it. Piece of shit.
You didn't grab it. I could have made it a great bedpan. Son
I
of a
didn't have time. I didn't have time. We can come back for later if it's still there.
A +3 helmet that you just let go, but that's fine.
Throw up them loot goblins.
Radio is better than any helmet. I'm gonna make a better helmet. Fucking bullshit.
As you all finally make it back to the Lone Star. You can smell food, but it's not familiar.
What the? It's not like dwarven bread, is it?
Cletus, you changed the menu?
You open up the door. The old chimes ring out. No cooter to greet you at the door.
Hey, Cooter!
I'll get you in a second. Oh shit. As you can see, there's a much skinnier man back behind the bar. Maybe about 10 years older, 15 years older than Cletus.
Fucking old now.
Ah, shit. He's looking up. He's holding the recipe cards up. God damn. Cletus can't write with his shit.
Excuse me. Hi, I'm Leightash, and who are you?
Oh, as he pulls his glasses down, he's got a cowboy hat that's bent up like Crocodile Dundee style on both sides. Actually has a Greg Norman that goes straight down into his cargo shorts. He's got some he's definitely got some Crocs on, no doubt about that. Good to see you, boys. Nice to meet you. Name's Gottlieb. I've been helping Cletus out while you've been gone. He said his arthritis was kicking up pretty heavy, but he's got you a note over on the table.
Can I ask how long that note's been sitting there?
Yeah. And you look at the stack of pots and pans he has to clean. It's been a couple days. He worked up a hell of a business over here when he asked me to help. I thought that'd be some good times, you know. Well, now it's been running this thing by myself for a couple of days. Shit.
God. All right. Oxy, can you come in and read the note? I need to help. Gottlieb?
Yeah, Gottlieb.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Gottlieb with some pots and pans.
Yeah, you get to cleaning. I'll take a look here.
Where's the soap at this place? As Leightash is gonna go into barback mode.
Yeah, there's I don't know, there's a kind of a creepy older feller. He's been coming by the stables like every day. Hey.
Real jovial, kind of annoying. Yeah, he's a local.
Yeah.
Nothing but overalls.
Yeah. I just to let you know, I don't know. He's kind of creeping me out a little bit. That's all.
Yep. That's what he does.
Hell, I ain't even got his name. He just kind of laughs whenever you ever ask him a question. He's been looking at the furnace over here.
Loves that damn furnace. I don't know why.
He's got a fucking hard on for machines. Don't leave your radio alone with him. I can tell you that.
Hey, nope, but this radio ain't leaving me. That's for damn sure.
Guy's fucking weird.
He's got that like strap hold close over his shoulders. My toys, not my friends. Oxy will walk over to where that note's at.
I'm on pots and pans duty right now, so I'm busy scrubbing away. How's that thing say, Oxy?
Hey, boys, I got bad news. I don't know where you're at in the moment, but I gotta be getting home. I got word they've been messing with Paul's shit. And while I love this tavern, and it means a lot to me, I can't let them be messing with my tavern and Paul's shit. He built that. And that's rightfully mine. But I saw them reader and getting the hell out of here, so you done your job. And I got a ticket on that riverboat back home. I'll be back. You should see Gottlieb holding the fort down. He's pretty good help. Not as good as help as Cooter, but I gotta check on things back home. Otherwise, I ain't gonna be able to sleep. And that ain't no good for nobody. Don't let him bitch about my goddamn arthritis. I get around better than he does. He's a good guy. He's an honest man. He lives not too far down the street. I know this is probably going to catch you off guard, but it's what I have to do. It's in my blood. Make sure he does the dishes every night. He's kind of slow on the draw on that. And, yeah. Make sure he doesn't fuck up the dwarven bread. We got a good thing going on. Love, Cleater.
Oxy probably relays like the important parts in that. Some of the rambling he skips over. It's like
There was so much more rambling. I've been down to the shop over here on the side.
Yeah.
I tell you, they got Coke bottles from 1913 all the way to the 50s.
I grabbed a couple.
Matter of fact, made a wind chime out of it.
I'll let you read the note in its entirety if you want, Leightash, but I'll get you the
How
point
long
across.
have these pots and pans been here? I've never seen such stuck on gunk.
Apparently, Gottlieb's supposed to be doing these nightly. As he yells
I've been
towards
working
Gottlieb.
on it. I was only came on for part-time help. Hell, I didn't know he was gonna go home. He didn't tell me either. Hell, I didn't even know where home was. I didn't know he's running. Who the hell's running the other tavern?
Hey, wait. Speaking of home, isn't he from Flame Watch?
It's from Wormwatch.
Oh,
Yeah,
they-
he left.
They call it
of
Flame
miscreants.
Watch now, but yeah, they probably burnt the fucking tavern down and found the mine.
The mine?
Mind your own business, Gottlieb.
Yeah.
Well, wait. I mean, you think that might be tied in together with Yazvok?
You goddamn right it is.
Jesus.
Oh, look, they're trying to build an army. They've made guarantees. They've been using whatever resource they can. Maybe they found the mine, maybe they didn't. But for him to get up, I mean, we already convinced him that the boar was gone. The only thing that could have got him out of that seat was messing with his legacy.
And now we got double reason to make our way down there.
I just hope he's enjoying himself on that riverboat on the way down. Maybe the Howls are on it.
We could only hope.
Yeah, they weren't doing much of anything in retirement anyway. That's what he should be thinking about doing. Yeah. One more reason to see what the hell's going on down there, right?
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Well, Gottlieb, we got company coming over soon. We'll get some pep in the step. We got to get this place cleaned up. About that time, we get a knock on the door.
Echo. Not taking you long at all. To make your way down to the spot. As we've been slow strolling, you have definitely taken as the crow flies to get down here. And, you know, maybe you do have a particular tooth for the dwarven bread.
Maybe I do. Is it just me, or do I have...
You've
company?
come to scope the place out early. To do your job.
I just, being that it's a tavern, I just walk in. I don't knock. I kind of like knock as I go in, but like I immediately just walk in because it's a tavern. Well,
Yes.
well.
Speaking of company,
We all
Leightash,
just, oh, go ahead.
I want you to go ahead and roll me.
good thing you hopped on them pots and pans.
Yeah. Cletus would have never
Mom's
left
coming, better
hands.
clean the room. Oh cheese.
Cletus would have never left the pans like that. No.
Now's a bad time to tell you if that they're dirty dishes. Folk don't like that.
DC 16 survival check.
Oh yeah, he's been
we're all
leaving this
fucking
for
dead.
a bit. He's been leaving this for a bit.
Oof. I'm scrubbing real hard like.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a little bit of that bardic inspiration on top of that because I'm
Willing himself.
I'm scrubbing real hard, boss. I'm gonna get this cleaned up.
Yeah.
It's like the last skillet on the way. Your mage hand's taking care of it. Like you flip around, you got a towel that looks like a tabard, sweat pouring down, extra patchouli oil activated.
Oh, perfect company. Excellent.
Hey, can you use that mage hand? Get that bread's about to come out down there.
I'm just gonna move my hand over. Just gonna pull that bread out, golden brown, ready to go.
Oh shit! I ain't getting any younger. I can tell you that.
I know. Pour me some ale.
Yeah, make that a
Please
double.
pour me some ale.
Okay. As he goes back across and all right.
Oxley put the 3 bottles that he took from the bar back where in the liquor room when he walked in.
He slides you down a mason jar, and it's stark white.
Oh shit! Am I throwing a
And
Constitution
solid.
saving throw on this? Or
No,
is this
it's a jar of mayo.
Oh no!
Jar. Oh, you wanted ale? I thought you said jar of mayo. It's my hearing. You got to come around to the other ear.
Who would want a jar of mayo, Gottlieb?
I don't know. Maybe he's got some fries he wants to dip him in. Hell if I know.
I'm just gonna set it over by the bread. We'll use that for grilled shit later. Beer.
All right.
Whiskey for me. Whiskey.
If we got special guests, he goes up that ceramic jar and goes and gets some of the creek hooch that's left.
Oh snap!
You're in for a treat. Maybe the first reason I didn't run back to the airship that was broke in the first place. I was down and out until I found some of this. Yeah, this is real good. As he goes in, it's got a ladle. Ladles that into a mason jar.
Now, who's this individual? Are they trustworthy?
Oh, Gottlieb, he's good people. He's an old wiry bunch, but he's good people. Totally bullshitting.
Well,
All right.
well, who are you?
You can call me Echo.
Echo.
I'm gonna be scouting out the place, so I'm gonna have myself a look around.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Oh shit! Just turns around. He's had a couple of smash burgers over on the side, trying to make some fucking lunch. God damn it!
I do a perimeter of the main room, go into the kitchen, like behind the kitchen, like while he's working. Ignore him completely, and I'm just like looking around at everything.
Gottlieb has been in Cletus's chambers for a little bit. There's just there's a bag of red hot riplets.
Yep.
And a little bit of beef jerky over there.
It's a Metamucil.
A big old tub of Bengay.
Yeah.
No, he's kept it as clean as he could. The personal quarters is not bad. It is not run over as him on service on a Sunday fun day. Been there before by myself. Oh, 80
We all
people.
have.
80 people showed up to the bar. Didn't expect that on a late Sunday.
Oh boy, it's me and one other person.
Oh, it's just me.
Oh, great, even better.
I don't have a mage hand.
How many wings do you want again? Okay.
Oh, you want fried pickles? All of you do. Oh, shoot me.
While Echo's looking around, Oxy will go to the front door and put a closed for private event sign and lock the door as well.
Ain't even got to use that yet. Cleaner got that from the store right down there by the side. He said, the damnedest thing that's in there, you know.
He's just walking away from him as he's talking.
Yeah.
I will thoroughly check every room, in the main room and everything.
Investigation check.
Okay. What am I looking at here? 15.
As you go about your investigation check, you find the classic telltale signs of the hoarder. As Cletus has put pockets of coin and cash all over this joint. Hidden under the mattress.
Burn down my life savings. Oh, Jesus.
Under floorboards. Back behind pictures. Every time that you look for could there be a trap, you find cash. In an old ammo box next to the side. Hell, you even look back behind the oven. There's some really, really old iron ore tokens that are back there that are hanging out by the side that he's stashed. If you go to the back right of the oven, and you can see he's used them to
grease.
Totally covered in grease. He's set a cast iron skillet up over on top of him before. You can see where he's actually functionally used this hidden away money.
Well, if I was a different man, I'd be rich right now. But looks fair enough. What about the grounds outside?
Rosenwork Row? Working folk. He was looking to make their way.
You new in town?
Oh, God, no. Oh, you said there was a private event sign on the door.
He went outside.
I was going to say, this is happening outside now. I can't put a private event for Rosenwork Row.
What's your name?
You're gonna have to leave in about 5 minutes for a private event.
That's fine. I'm just out here I'll go over by the stables.
I just turn and I walk away and I start doing my perimeter. I don't even bother.
It's really the only way you can.
I don't get time with Laughing Joe over here.
You can see if he's just over there petting the mule.
Fucking creepy. I should shoot this man. Do everyone a favor.
Throw him in the forge.
With lightning reflexes, you hear bang, 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 and then
Oh, God.
he drew.
He drew.
Rossi, better fire up the forge. I have to melt something tonight.
I'll do a pass around the perimeter of the lot. You know, kind of their land space, and just take a look around, make sure there's no one hiding any untoward things, anything that's out of place, and just my standard cursory check.
All you see is Big Bertha, our giant tank that we have not conspicuously hidden in the back.
In the back, yeah.
I just lost everybody. Hello? Da 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 Discord just went down for me. Hey, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Discord just went.
Oh, we held down the fort.
Oh, they couldn't hear you.
It was just us they couldn't hear.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where you left off. I don't know where you cut out, but I was doing an external search. I found the tank. Returned back to the front door. Recoil had 3 kids. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of walk back in. So you all prepared? They're gonna be here soon.
Yeah.
Well,
me and Gottlieb just gonna work up some menu items and some drinks.
Menu items. Is this? Are we having a party?
I mean, we want to show a little hospitality, don't we, Garomesh? A little dwarven bread.
We
ale?
got the dwarven bread, but I've been working on this party rye for a hot minute.
What is party rye?
A party rye? Oh, hell, it's meat and cheese, and you slice up this rye bread over here. You know, he's always doing that sourdough, but a good old spicy rye never hurt nobody.
Did you say rye bread?
Yeah, I did say rye bread.
That is literally my favorite bread.
Plus, like, you can burn the shit out of rye bread and it still tastes the same. So.
It's the best. It's the best cold. It's the best toasted. It's just the best.
Oh, you got some fans, Gottlieb. We're gonna do them both. Dwarven bread, rye, charcuterie, ale, music, everything we need.
The only thing we need to figure out is who the hell is starting the talking.
Please enlighten me.
Last time Leightash started, he just spilled the beans immediately.
I volunteer not to go. That's why I'm back here behind the bar.
Well, let's discuss what we want to tell him and what we don't want to tell him.
Well, I think we know what we want to tell them. So that's what we've been talking about. So we're sharing with them the importance that we see for their people and the continuation of all of their tribes and their heritages. We want to share with them who the last remaining members of the tribes of the Shimmering Glass are. And we want to propose one of their biggest remaining threats in this area is those idiots down in Flame Watch.
As you're talking about it, you just see Echo set down this tin, or metallic little folding box, and he opens it up, and you see him just starting to roll a cigarette. He strikes a match across his cheek, lights it. Continue.
I mean, Leightash, you're going to have to talk. You're a big part of this.
Figure we kind of save that for the grand finale, you know, some big wow! Like, here's the coatl.
I definitely think that is the cherry on top for that piece. I mean, I've got memories of what transpired, but still the haziest for me. I don't mind starting the conversations, though. You can always see where they go, and everybody always feel free to jump in when you have a spot to say.
Oxy, I love you to death. but you weren't there.
It's the thing.
Garomesh? You speak a language that's abrasive.
Mhm.
But you also know what we're up against more than anybody. I think you should probably lead because you were there. Oxy, you can back him up. Recoil, I'm either going to trust you or not.
I'd say no,
Yeah.
but I'm here to help out when I can.
That's what it's all about, though. Us helping each other. Garomesh, you need a lead. And then the rest of us will help. Recoil was the closest. Oxy, stay in the wing. Let's just hope that if push comes to shove and I have to, we'll show them who we really are.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Can I insight him when he says that?
Oh, yeah.
$19. Just trying to catch if there's any underlying, like, hidden, mischievous things that they're not telling me or haven't told me up to this point, and see if he's, like, lying about anything.
See, I've already told you that. Darthinky gave-
Insight check only lets you know the signs.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking for, is if, like, he's, like,
Are you
specifically
nervous?
wording something, yeah, like...
Any tells that you may have that you're not telling the truth, or you're more nervous than what you really are, that's what you give off.
I mean, I'm kind of I'm 100% honest at this point, so I don't think I'm giving away anything. But tell me what you roll against him.
19.
Performance.
No, it's more you just give the.
It's like if you were trying to specifically hide something, it'd be deception. Or if you're trying to persuade me, it'd be persuasion. But like this is just me trying to garner. But I mean,
He's just trying to get the
truthful.
mood.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, I'll throw persuasion against you.
I think you come off pretty truthful. Fair enough. To give you some insight, I explained the reasoning for the meeting. I gave him my advisory perception on what you've explained to me and the seriousness of the matter. So I think it's important that you highlight a few key pieces that you told me that they need to be worried about. Some, like the dark scales, they're very familiar with, but unknown enemies, well, they don't tell me much. But that's my job. I think I'll be speaking, I believe, with the chief himself. Probably has a small entourage of advisors, but ultimately that's their call on who they want to show up. But it seems you're doing the best to be hospitable, which will be favorable for you.
Sorry, I think he had to go piss.
Well, that was more to all of you, but it's okay.
We were all listening.
You don't take my advice, that's fine,
He's you know, he's
One too many punches from the snake, if you will.
As we see his mage hand that was helping Gottlieb back behind the bar vanish back towards the water closet.
Oh. He better wash his hands.
All three of them.
Just gonna say, seems like it's a good sign that they're even interested in having this conversation if they're making their way down to this parts.
Well, you made a pretty convincing case to me, and I in turn gave them a case as well on your behalf. And I think it helps that I know one of the fine traveling companions pretty well, so it's a reliable source. He nods to Recoil. Now, whether they choose to move forward or not is, well, completely on you. But they were intrigued. That's about what I could gather.
Got good hopes for this. Look at us, having a plan, making things happen.
It'll
It's
go
like
down
growing up.
immediately. It'll go downhill immediately.
You guys begin to hear drums in the distance.
That's my cue. So I immediately do the classic. I pick up the cowboy hat, I put it on, do that little swipe with it, take a big swig of the cigarette, walk outside the door, flick it. I lean against that post out front, put the duster back where you can see that really fancy revolver, and I just sit there waiting.
I gotta straighten the special event sign on the door as he opened it.
I look back as Leightash is coming out of the bathroom doing some handiwork, and I just point to the ground. There's a lot of dust right here. You might want to sweep up before I give a smirk over to Recoil.
You want the dust swept up? As he takes his hand and just whoosh, blows it off into the horse corral. Swept up. I gotta go make some chow.
I'm not eating.
It's not for you.
I'm just kidding.
As those drums begin to get louder, rudimentary instruments. Whoever's up near the front door can see the small procession of about 6 or 8 percussionists that had led the way. In between them, a security detail of about 20 lizard folk renders. Big boys that were guarding the doors back at the shimmering glass. But you can tell the scales are a little bit different, more iridescent, little bits of twilight blue mixed in between them. And in between, there is, at best described, what looks like almost an Ark of the Covenant, as it is a large sarcophagus of a lizard folk in between that's carried. And they approach the door with this gilded gold sarcophagus. making their way all the way up towards the door. And you can see there's 2 shaman that appear on either sides that begin to spread smoke, fanning them with leaves from the jungle. And as this haze fills the front, the first thing that you see cross is a large, iridescent lizard folk. Tribal Chief Thurok appears, and as that smoke settles back down behind, you see the sarcophagus still held there, but closed. The entire procession back behind them settles and stands at position as he enters the main room. Adorned in gilded artifacts, traditional headdress, and bone ceremonial wear. He has greeted you no differently than would be any other conference between the tribe or from the Confederation of Cold Sun. They are not dressed as if they were meeting with humankind at the castle. It's the first thing that you notice. The 2 shaman tuck back behind inside before the door closes. Tribal Chief Thurok simply takes a glance back over at Echo and nods. The staff that he has in his hand that appears to be made of solid bone, tapping it twice on the ground. Acknowledgement of you, Echo.
Well, if I may so humbly introduce Tribal Chief Thurok of the Twilight.
I hear there is much for us to discuss.
There is. We thank you for coming this way.
For whom do I break bread with on this evening?
I am Garomesh of the Velderon, House Thrask. But more importantly, we are the last remaining members of the tribe of Shimmering Glass.
You see when he snorts, the steam that blows out of his nose, so do the 2 shamans that are next to him.
Last remaining members of the tribe of Shimmering Glass.
Unfortunately, yes.
I am indeed glad I was forewarned. Time to process a claim so steep. takes time.
It does indeed. And we don't expect you to take it at face value.
Meditation. But I am here to receive you nonetheless. So please, tell me how you became the last remaining members of the tribe of Shimmering Glass.
We set upon the tribe with ill intent at first. We were deceived. And in our deception, we were also redeemed. Because through the patience of Darthiki, we learned that the Cold Sun Federation and the tribe had no ill intent. And it was us who had the ill intent. And half our party had more ill intent than we did. And when Darthiki opened our dreams and our minds and awakened us all, we set about to correct that course of action. So we defended the tribe. We were successful, but not as successful as we should have been. We lost most of the tribe. Darthiki gave himself so that we could gaze into the past, into the present, and into the future with each other.
On that final suggestion, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Nice job.
Persuasion.
Oh, I thought that was your 20. Oof, no.
Wrong character. Wrong character. Do I have anything? Gotta have something. I'm gonna use a lucky.
Yeah, you are.
Oh my God.
That is rough.
8 is still the high mark.
Got a D10?
7 is the new high mark.
No, he had advantage, right?
Yeah, his other one
So he would have rolled the 1.
was a nat 1. 7 is his high mark now. Oh no, he could choose to. We can't re-roll a nat 1.
Oh, but you can't re-roll a nat 1.
No.
Oh no.
What's scary about using lucky with
With an advantage that has a 1 in there. Oh geez, I didn't even think about that.
Ooh, I do have a D10 in my storage, but I mean, I'm gonna need 10 out of it. Damn it.
Hey, you got it past a 10.
You speak, Darthiki, the peasant rest in the future. The tribe of Shimmering Glass has been gone for over 100 years. So explain to me. How you've come to know such ancient members of our confederation.
Like I said, he was there. Now he's part of all of us. One lesson we learned that day is not everything is as it seems.
No, it does not seem to be. Echo, I think you have brought me to Tomb Raiders. Ones that can read of our stories and our ways. Trying to pass off as ones that you have met that have paid the sacrifice many years ago.
Well, some of the information they had seemed pretty credible.
Credible to a human.
Excuse me,
Goal.
my lord.
It's Chief.
I am no
Chief.
one's lord.
Fran and Ishtad are in the fire. There is danger for all scales in the forest, and the pure flame brings it all. You ask how we came into this. Was it not lightly? We were a sieging party who found innocence. Turning on our own, Darthiki showed us the light. Some of us, it cost more than others. Some of us, it brought a consciousness that was not expected. There's a danger in the house. Now more than ever. We do not act together, act as one. All scales in this jungle will suffer the same fate. Obliteration. No matter who and where we are. This enemy does not know any bounds outside of their own consumption. That's what we learned. That's what Darthiki taught us. You're all fighting the darkness, but they fight it blindly. They don't understand. We all fight the darkness together. That's why we seek your counsel. That's why we seek your help. We do not align ourselves and give all scales a seat at the table. They'll ride over the top of us, killing everyone.
Persuasion check.
Advantage. By the way, Tim, you got so hosed. Your RP was so fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I know.
Not
Damn
fire.
dice. Damn dice. Takes the village anyways.
If you can check your DM real quick.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Amanda just came in, so.
Just go. Just go.
Okay, thanks.
Just
Man.
go.
You want me to just turn off my camera or disconnect or anything, or just leave it open?
No, you're fine. You just roll. Just turn. You can shut your stuff off. Just go.
Thank you.
Timbo's fine. They just got to take care of business.
$20 persuasion. Leightash.
If what you speak is the truth, we have ways.
Put me to the test. Offer my body, my soul, my consciousness to prove to you our intentions are true.
We shall see.
Tribal chief is going to look back over your way. Echo.
What do you need done?
It is time to ask of you of a different level of investigation. What we spoke about. Now is the time.
All right. We made our agreement and our arrangement.
You reach down to that small vial on your hip. Brackish, purple, swamp-looking liquid. As immediately the two shaman go to your sides and make an ashen mark over atop the brim of your hat. And then make the same on your forehead as they slide the cap back down upon it.
Oxy's a little apprehensive at this stage. He would be visibly apprehensive.
Notice that with a 17?
Notice what with 17?
That he's apprehensive.
Oh, I'm Oxy is visibly apprehensive.
Yeah, you can read the room.
Yeah. I'm also making that clear so that the other group would notice that was happening as well. They would see that.
Oxy? This is what is required. Trust in the light, in the fist of Dalcor.
Okay. As he holds his fist up next to yours, then. He'll cool his jets down.
Incense begins to fill that room.
if what you speak is true, and you possess the capabilities of Twilight Walk, we will know this evening. And then this feast can be had. But not until then.
I trust in Darthiki, in my tribe. Put me to whatever test you need to satisfy your soul. Because I am who I am. And we are who we are.
That will be proved tonight. As you Twilight Walk once again.
As he slams his staff down again twice. Echo, you know this is your cue to shoot that liquid.
As before I do, I just glance over at Recoil and I just hold it up and I give a smirk. They're paying me real well for this. And I just down it.
True bounty hunter. Do anything for a buck.
First, Constitution saving throw. You got to keep this down. This is
Joe
a
Rogan, the fear factor.
DC 18.
Get it. I'll be right back.
No.
No!
And there it is. And there it is.
No!
A good excuse to use the new Nat 1 emote, chat.
Oh my god.
Get the ones out there. And if you don't got subs,
I would argue being part machine, I would have had advantage, but
that is so good.
Oh, it is the worst tasting substance.
Recoil's got the biggest grin on watching you give a smirk and then choke on your How much do you say they're paying him? Jesus Christ.
not enough.
Apparently not to swallow that.
And both of those shaman put their hands up over the side of your mouth. It's like brackish fluid is squirting now out your nose. A little bit dribbles out from your one eye that's still human as they force you to swallow your own brackish vomit.
That's the ayahuasca trip you didn't want to have.
They informed me it was gonna be a rough ride potentially, so not expect, but I don't think I expected that to be that bad. I was like, whoa, God.
Wisdom saving throws for everyone. Triple disadvantage for you, Echo.
But flat for everybody or disadvantage for everybody?
No, you guys are flat.
Okay, but he's got triple. Got it.
A 5.
I'm gonna pull Garomesh up. Get his sheet ready over here. Wisdom saving throw. Oh my, his saving throws are disgusting. Honestly, right. There's only 2 of them that aren't above a +5.
No shit.
Ridiculous.
He's a +5 strength, +6 dex, +7 con, +2 intellect, +5 wisdom, +1 charisma. Good googly moogly.
Let's go.
And he gets a +1. Garomesh, cool as the other side of the pillow. As that incense fills the room. Unable to see anything else. There's a silence that settles in. And then you whip past what looks like the same set of mountains the last time that you were with Darthiki. On a wild ride. It seems like the drums come from outside, completely fill around the Lone Star. Echo. Every bit of this is awful, uncomfortable, and unsettling. It is the bad trip of bad trips. It is comparable from the time that you were fused between man and machine. How foreign this feeling is. Everyone is above a 12 except for, oh God, Leightash. Did you want to add anything to that? I should have asked before. I thought everybody was above. I did not see that you were below.
I'm going to use when you put things like that, I'm going to use the chat inspo of a D8.
Well,
no! You've had bad trips before.
Honestly, if there's anybody able to handle that, that's going to be Leightash.
Yeah. For Leightash, it's not the trip itself. It's the nervousness of you looking over your shoulder for nightmares. The paranoia that you know that whenever you enter these realms, that you and the other Fist of Dalcor are responsible for others' safety. And that there could be something out that not even the tribal chief knows. And as you slide through the clouds,
I didn't even think about that. Oxy and Leightash probably have like an aura in this plane now.
We do.
The only reason that you're able to do this is because of you being the Fist of Dalcor.
Oh my gosh.
And you share a bit of that same role that he's put down.
Right.
And likewise, Leightash does a bit on yours.
Back to this spot. Keep your eyes peeled, Leightash. I know you're looking. I got you.
Is that obvious?
Looking too, man.
Just remember, there's things out here that even he doesn't know about.
Guess he'll find out soon.
Like what Umber killed in the darkness.
And there are dark patches. Almost as if when you whip past the clouds and the mountains, You go straight into a thunderhead. And it's being in proximity to lightning as it forms. As that energy coalesces in between, good enough to blow your own eardrums out. But when it does, it strikes and it goes back down to the ground. It's as if your eyeballs travel and watch that entire exodus from the cloud down to the ground. And you can see ziggurats, and you see the dark scale, and you see the temple with 2 blue dragons adorn the top of it. And you see a different swamp. And you see faces of fear. But then you also pop back out of that thunderhead. And you see Kebara from afar as well. This time not from the mountain range, but looking over from past the sea. Near where the Lanzar principalities and the pirates. It's a view you haven't seen before. Breathtaking view of the jungle and the swamp. And you watch Kebara change before your eyes. As where there were establishments, you see growth. As nature slowly takes all of it back. And you look up above and you can see the twilight sky above you, completely clear, clouds below you. You begin to understand the twilight walk. As you literally begin to turn back time. And you see the tribes repopulate the area as they once were. And you see an old Kebara. In particular, as you float disembodied, you can see the spot where the tribe of Shimmering Glass once were. Prosperous, large, dominating most of the southern region of Kebara. You see the gold. And you see the gold half dragonborn, half lizard folk, Darthiki on the throne. And just as quickly as you do, you're pulled back up and in out of the scene, still floating. But you go further up. This time, parting through clouds. As you escape through the twilight, you can feel your body leaving this plane of existence completely. No longer twilight walking. Now somewhere completely different. As an exodus through the heavens begins to take you to someplace so bright you can barely open up your eyes. And just as you make your way up to the top, you hear a sound. as it rings out practically into your soul. You stare back inside those clouds at an absolute massive unit of a rooster. Staring back in the celestial, two massive owls. Eyes peering out. And you see a cylinder ring begin to form underneath you. As your feet find purchase, and you settle into that spot. This prismatic rooster of which you have never seen before in your life begins to strut out in the middle of this celestial medallion.
This is Saramarnock. And he will prove your weight before the pact. For he is ours, and we are his. If what you say is true, it will be proven on the grounds of Mount Celestia tonight.
As their great spirit, Saramonuk, much like the great spirit and Coatl from the tribe of Shimmering Glass, begins to kick up its heels, just like a territorial, angry cockwood back on the material plane.
Man, that is one big.
Between you and me, Noxie, I've seen bigger cocks than that.
Kind of jealous.
You will be rolling for initiative. Disadvantage for you, Echo. You poor, poor, sweet summer child.
So dude takes us here and then just bamps out, doesn't he? He like just drops us off.
Dude was never there.
Oh, really? Thorok? He didn't come along for the journey?
Fuck no, Thorok sent you on the journey.
Hell yeah. That's the power move right there.
Walter Mega Chicken? No, we didn't talk about him. He is
You know you gotta wait for that carousel to show up.
Yeah, I forgot. Can I roll a carousel at disadvantage?
Nah, you just got. I think you gotta do that from the sheet.
Oh, I did. The 19.
So that 20 was so close.
Oh, but
That sound clip with the echo and the reverb. I was, oh man.
for some reason
So
you
good.
can't apply it to sound effects.
Oh,
Really? You couldn't
Yeah.
add that to your soundboard? Wild.
Well, I just didn't know if it does exist there, so I was like, oh, I'll just play it over my mic. Screw it.
Yep. I'll make the sound come out.
We got a mega cock. What was your low score on the carousel, Echo?
19.
19 was your low score? Oh my God, it was 29 was the other? Did you roll nat 20?
No.
Oh my God, you're disgusting.
I just have the alert feat because I'm
That's my nat 20! Fuck you! I'm keeping that, by the way.
Oh yeah, you can. I already rolled mine,
Yeah.
so you know that's fine.
Let's see here, 19.
Technically, you rolled a 25.2. I really thought I thought you were dropping the freaking like, and that's where we'll end tonight's session. Like I thought you were building up to it. I was like, oh, he's doing it.
Well, we are wrapping up here, but
I was like, this mother trucker, this cock. But hey, look at that freaking splash art, or that art for the freaking rooster is fucking cool
it
as
looks
shit.
so cool.
Dude, this is from the Monster Manual expanded.
Yeah, it's
They have a
freaking dope.
literal. I was like, dude, I was looking up primal mythical beast. I'm like, oh my God, they have a this one comes out from like Philippine lore. The Saramonok, the Grandmaster Cock.
Yeah.
Ultra mega chicken.
Ultra mega
Not gonna
chicken.
lie.
Chicken, arise.
I
Arise.
think it would have been really funny if you would have just had like Feisty's childhood picture there.
Surprise, bitch!
Clicking that.
Couldn't hit it then.
I know, I'd be like, who's got the cutest little cheeks? Oh, he's definitely part of the tribe of Shimmering Glass. It's just like,
Oh, we can remove Harley. Harley goes after you.
No.
And then we're at a 10.2, even on the extra reroll. All right, Garomesh, you're a plus 10 initiative. Let's see what you got.
God. 18, 2. Let's go.
As you all stare back out. Once again, somewhere between reality, dream plane, and Celestia, you know what the task at hand is. To prove your worth in tribal combat against their god and their symbol. Leightash, I want you to roll a spell attack with advantage.
Okay.
26. Is that your final?
Hell no.
Yeah. No one will ever let the final number sit ever again. It's just like, nope, you asked it. It's going up.
How about a 29?
Is that your not?
Burning Bardic Inspirations over here like I was eating candy.
I would
Oxy,
wager. Oh, good.
roll a spell attack with advantage.
Man. Oh, man.
Wow.
28.
Right up next to each other. 28,
And I will
29.
use my one of my flash of geniuses on this.
Oh, you gonna flex? Just that much above me, huh?
Just gotta mark
Hey,
it.
may roll a 1.
Ooh, good
Hey.
Damn.
Standing next to each other, Fist of Delcar, Double Dragon style. Scales begin to appear on both of your biceps. As you throw up the Fist of Delcar fist bump, side by side, that coatl appears between both of your fists, spiraling up and out. As you both have joint control of the coatl.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go.
As it spirals up. Sarmanok on the other side, looking past. Looking towards the coatl from the tribe of Shimmering Glass that you've sent back up into the air. Throwdown complete when we pick up next week.
Yes! Yes!
Tribal God versus Tribal God throwdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
Faith and Darcy
Super cool.
and the golden, lovely coatl.
Oh my gosh.
Hell
So
yes.
There's so many things to unpack from tonight.
Don't worry,
So
we'll get to
much
that in the
stuff.
after show in just a second.
I know. I'm ready now, bro.
This episode was a lore-gasm and I loved it.
Orgasme. Orgasme.
Well, guys, all we got to do next week is beat the cock.
I mean, I do every night. Never mind.
Dude,
Cards
We know,
used
we
tonight.
know, Leightash, you did it in the episode.
look at this thing, man.
Yeah. that
Look
art
at
is super
this
cool.
thing.
Super cool.
So I was reading up on the lore, and it was like this thing, this mythical beast battles with coatls and other archons inside Mount Celestial. Like, I was like, this is the perfect, because I was looking and was like, what is the entity for my Twilight Walk? What I need? I want to.
It's that right at dawn. It's perfect. It's what's the first thing that's there? It's like it's
Yep.
a perfect thing.
It is.
It was so good. I'm like,
So what is like a telltale wildlife battle is the rooster versus the snake, man.
Yeah.
That is like a common frickin' animal fight trope. Ugh.
I will say though, I was with Chad.
Please.
I was with Chad. I was not expecting that sound.
that's
I was not expecting that sound. I definitely immediately went to Zelda. I immediately went to Zelda. I will be, if we beat this cock, I will be running around with it above my head.
Shit's gonna be for real when we start off next week.
Ooh, and I'm
God.
excited to take Echo out for a spin.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
I love that. Was so great. Just suffering through each bit.
I'm like,
And
they're
honestly,
paying
if
me
it-
real well for this. Whoa. Oh,
Well,
God.
it fit with all of your back and forth about not, all the hippy dippy consciousness bullshit, right? Then for you to be resistant to the whole ride. Yep.
Oh,
that
yeah.
track.
And I was wondering when it was going to dwell on Oxy that he was like, whoa, this is shit I haven't been through. How do I do? Oh, but you're lucky, like this whole time, because you're Fist of Dalcor and,
Right.
and tied to Leightash, you're partially brought, you're brought into this world and this consciousness.
Yep.
Otherwise,
This is somewhat familiar, vaguely familiar.
would have been an awkward time of, anybody want some dwarven bread down here?
I've been making a fresh loaf.
Gottlieb with a cigarette hanging out. What the fuck?
Now we're all just in this room just. Oh my
Good
God.
stuff. Well, we got a lot to talk about in the after show, so that's where we're going to pick up and cue this out. Love you all. Thanks for staying with us. Mwah! We'll see you tomorrow for Baldur's Gate. Take care of yourselves. I think, you can't really leave without playing it one last time.
Do it.
We'll see you tomorrow.